Greetings comrades, Soviet Gaming here. Today we are doing another top 5 list, and this time those are support characters. Those are the ones that kinda buff your team, help you to survive and make your team stronger. Crowd control units are excluded from this one, it will be a separate list for them. And actually in this video there will be a little bit more than 5 characters, I'll kinda cover all of them, but we'll figure out who are in the top 5 anyway. Before we start, I want you to do something. First of all, click that subscribe button if you haven't yet, hit that bell button and make sure that notifications are turned on to all. Hit that like button to promote this video in YouTube algorithms. Without any further ado, let's open up with the 5th spot, Ezizh. You might ask me, who? Ezizh, he's a tank. I say yes, he's a tank, but he have really good support ability that will help your team. And that is Mental Fury. At level 3 it will recover 50 energy every 3 seconds, and even if Ezizh will die, your team will still regenerate 30% of that, and that is 15 energy per 3 seconds, even if he is dead. And even though he's really hard to get because the chances of getting him are really low, I have him only at elite, so I randomly got him. If you'll manage to get your hands on him, he will be really useful for you in the long term because he's good as a crowd control, he's good as a tank, and he can debuff enemies pretty well. You can't really count on him because those are RNG things and chances are really low. Number 4 is Lyca, and you will as always say Soviet. This is support top 5. Why you putting damage dealer over there? Because she is really good at supporting your team. Why? Because when she goes into the battlefield, first of all she gives your team a haste boost, which is really helping with energy recovery and overall damage and skill usage. Second, she regenerates 100 energy for your team, which helps to release your ultimates earlier than your enemy, which really can turn tide of the battle. Moreover, every attack she does lowers enemy defense by a little bit, and that's also helping your team as well, but that is more for debuff side. So overall she is really good even in the end game, so it might be worth to invest in her. Moreover, her signature item also buffs your team's accuracy and increasing their damage if your team's accuracy is lower than enemy's dodge, which will happen with her buffs, and so on and so on. So she is pretty good at buffing. So yeah, altogether, when you level her up, when you level her signature item, she will be a good addition to your team. Number 3, Rosaline. Right, finally, Soviet, you managed to go to the goddamn support units! Yes, I managed to go to the support units. Rosaline is really good, you guys know that I like her a lot, and I will tell you why. Main reason is her ultimate ability, Motivation. When she's using that ability, she is recovering full energy on your team member who have the highest attack, and that allows him or her to release its ultimate. And at level 3 it also increases the attack of the ally she is following by 60% for 4 seconds, so that's crazy boost to the damage. Not only that, but she can also heal the ally she is following, making him more tough and unlikely to be killed. And moreover, if it wasn't enough, she have really cool signature item that boosts attack and defense rating of the ally she is following by 8%, 16%, 30%, and increasing the crit rating by 25%. So when you get the signature item up for her and she's following the ally, that ally becomes really powerful, and usually that's one of your carries, either Shemira, Belinda, Athalia, or someone like that. The effect of that is pretty crazy. Here we have a fantastic team of Rosaline, Shemira, and 3 tanks, so basically they shouldn't do that much damage. First of all, Shemira releases her ultimate, and after that Rosaline buffing her again, and she's releasing another ultimate, doubling her damage and giving the boost. So this is really powerful, guys. And she also works really well in combination with other heroes that recover energy, because her energy recovered is being transferred to your carry as well, so it's double energy regeneration for that character. Guess who will be on the 2nd spot? Our friendly neighbor Rowan. Yes, another light bearer, I know that, but guess what? He is even better at recovering energy of your teammates. What can be better than the hero whose ultimate is throwing around the coins when they are being received by the allies? Who is better than the hero whose ultimate is throwing around the coins that have been thrown to 3 random targets, and if those targets are your allies, which are usually your allies, they will recover 50% energy points and their attack rating will be increased by 30% for 8 seconds. So it's a huge energy regeneration, huge damage boost. Moreover, that energy regen is going over time, so even when this ability is being used when one of your main guys have almost full energy, it will still be useful because they will release the ultimate and they will recover a little bit of extra energy. Moreover, if it wasn't enough, he have a healthy supplies, which is basically a stand that healing your teammates when their health is dropping below 50%. So the good thing about this skill, that unlike any other healing abilities, this one recovers percentage of max health of the target. It's not based on the character's attack, and that's really nice. Moreover, guys, if it wasn't enough, he isn't good enough, right? He have avian assault that steals 120 energy from the enemy he's attacking. That means that it's kinda postponing his ultimate, and he's getting energy to his own energy pool, which means another ultimate sooner, and which, блять, he is really good, guys. Do you think that's it? Nope, he have a signature item as well. What does a signature item do? It adds additional potion to his stall, which recovers energy of your teammates. So every time your teammate's energy is 600 or higher, he will drink that potion, and at level 1 it gives, what, 60 energy, at level 10, 120 energy, at 20, 200 energy, at 30, 400 energy points, which equals to the full energy, and ultimate is going out. So yeah, Rowan is really good at support. He's one of the best characters, and he's quite easy to get because he isn't Celestial unit, he's just a light bearer, and you can get him from several events, so he is being sent to you on several occasions, and you can go for light bearer scrolls or something. So yeah, in the fight, he's really useful. He's healing your guys, he's recovering energy of your guys, he's stealing enemies' energy, and there we go, there goes his ultimate, it's recovering energy of our heroes, and they are releasing the ultimate. Fantastic, enemies are dead, Rowan helped us to win. You might be wondering, Soviet, if Rowan is so good, who will be the top one? I'll tell you guys, it will be the twins. I think that's their names, I'm not really sure about that. I always call them twins. They are goddamn OP, guys, they are best support hero ever. Why? Let's go over their skills and find out. We all know that the ultimate is good, but first let's talk about their normal abilities. Grace. Elijah restores health of his weakest ally health, and Lyca restores the energy of an ally with the highest remaining energy by 40 points. This ability will prioritize frontline heroes first, at the highest level, level 4, go away. Elijah restores 160% of his allies' health, and Lyca restores 70% of your allies' points. So what does it mean? They are healing and recovering energy of their teammates just by using this ability. Not bad, not bad. That's not it. Unity. The last two allies that have been affected by the grace of the twins ability will form a union. In this state, they will both take 30% of damage that is inflicted upon other part of the union. So basically 30% of the damage for two targets goes for 60 damage. So it's lowering damage by 40% right away, if I understand correctly. Then, attack and defense rating for those two heroes are increased by 20%. Damage boost, defense boost. Really nice. At level 3, that's not it. At level 3, attack, defense, crit ratings, dodge, go away. Accuracy and life leech attributes are all increased by 15% of the other union's heroes' own attribute values. So it's additional buff to all the stats of the character. This is so goddamn OP. Do you think that's it? No, let's go over to his ultimate. Hope. What does Hope do? First of all, it increased the haste by 75% for 8 seconds for all allies. That is really strong as it is, but that's not enough. Ability removes all negative effects from all allied heroes and prevents them from being crowd controlled for 4 seconds. And at level 3, the haste is lasting 10 seconds. That is goddamn crazy, guy. Actually, this signature item doesn't directly boost your teammates, but it's making those twins way more tough and sturdy, so they won't die that easily and they will keep boosting your team for longer. So yeah, as long as they are starting using their haste, everyone is so fast that their energy recovers really fast and they are just decimating everyone. This connection between allies helps them to recover energy and get stronger, and yeah, it goes really crazy after that. Everything is OP. And those guys are really good for most of the fights you will face. Boss fights, events, campaign progression, as long as you have them at the high ascension. But even as elite, those guys are pretty useful, so I recommend having at least one copy of those guys. Now here goes honorable mentions. You might be saying, Soviet, where is Nemora? Nemora is right here. She's really good. She is fantastic healer. She have that shield on top of the heals. That's actually helping a lot with survivability. Where is it? Go away. There it is, in Mother's nature skill. And she can crowd control one of the enemies, and she's a good healer. But overall, I consider her weaker than most of the other guys. She is in my main core team, she is really useful, but in terms of support, she can only provide healing and some crowd control. I don't say that she's bad, but currently in AFK Arena, heroes that recover energy are way more efficient than the ones that's keeping you alive, because the guys that's keeping you alive, they won't help your carry to kill enemies fast enough, and the enemies will overwhelm you over time. So Nemora is still pretty good. I think it kinda shares the 5th spot with Ezizh, and the good thing about Nemora that she's way easier to get at Ezizh, so she probably will be on your lineup somewhere, specifically on the Wilder team, on the Wilder tower. But yeah, I wouldn't say that she is one of the best characters. She is really good, but not the best. Although in terms of healing, if you need your team to be healthy and well, she cannot be replaced. She is the best healer in the entire game. Actually, speaking about the healers, this game doesn't have that many healers at the end game. You basically have Nemora, you have Numisu, and you have Lucius. So those are all the healers you have at the end game. Oh, we also have Teline, but she is so hard to get that you can't count on her as being one of your main healers unless you're wailing like crazy. Why Numisu isn't on the list? He's a pretty good hero, I like his skill set, I like his totems, they kinda taking attention from your main heroes, but the problem is, that he is a Mauler. And we don't have a lot of good Mauler heroes, and you can't make a good team of Maulers unless you're really going for the hard way. Going for Lightbearer or Wilder or Graveborn is so much easier, and I guess that situation will change later on, but right now, Numisu, well, he doesn't have enough to offer to put him on your team. You have Brutus who will offer you invulnerability, and that's enough from the Mauler section for you. So yeah, all of his skills are really nice, they are recovering your energy, they are boosting your teammates, and he's boosting the haste of the teammates and everything, but just not good enough. Not good enough because you have other Mauler heroes that you want to build first, like for example Brutus, because he will tank way better. But yeah, he can be a good hero for the Mauler team, for the Mauler tower, because he is, well, the only support we have so far. But other than that, nah. And the last, not really support hero, but hero who supports the team a lot is Lucius, because of his shield. You all know Lucius, right? Because of his heaven protection, because of his healing ability, and because of his tanking ability. So yeah, his divine blessing that's healing teammates is pretty good off heal. His shield is actually helping a lot to survive. But rather than that, he is more tank than the support, but having him in the team is really nice, so I recommend going for him if you have a chance. And yeah guys, once again I want to mention that this is just support heroes who are healing, buffing your teammates and that kind of stuff, so crowd control is totally different category in my opinion, and they will be in a different video. So if you think that this was useful info for you, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe and hit that bell button, and write in the comments something like, oh my god, supports are the best, anything you want, 4 words or more for YouTube algorithm. Other than that, join my social networks, they are in the description, Instagram, Twitter, you can follow me on Twitch for live streams, and you can join our Discord for the fantastic community. And that's about it for now guys, Soviet out, see ya comrades, bye.